Amos by incorporating their messages into advocacy efforts. They can use Amos' emphasis on social justice to raise awareness, to mobilize support, and to challenge systematic injustices. This involves integrating relevant scripture into campaigns, engaging religious leaders, and fostering collaboration between faith-based groups and civil society to amplify the call for change. Additionally, organizations of events, workshops, and educational initiatives can help empower communities to advocate for their rights in alignment with the prophetic values. The second question was to explore specific examples of injustices and oppression in Malawi that resonate with Amos' critics. In Malawi, specific examples of injustices that resonate with the Amos critics, right? Amos critics might include, on the first one, we have an issue of land iniquity. Amos condemned those who trample on the heads of the poor, like in Amos chapter 2, verse 7. Amos was condemning those who trample the poor by exploiting them, by not giving them the chance and opportunity to utilize the land. In Malawi also, issues related to unequal land distribution, where powerful individuals or corporations exploit and dispossess the poor of their land, echo Amos' concerns. So in the time of Amos, he was also touched with those injustices that was happening in his time. So those concerns Amos raised, they also resonate well with what happens now in Malawi, because we also face this land iniquity with those who are powerful because they are wealthy, or because they are privileged because they're related to those who are maybe politicians or leaders. So they took advantage from their positions in the society and they trample the poor. The second issue is the corruption. Amos decried those who sell the lashes for silver. This is found in Amos chapter 2, verse 6. They sell the lashes for silver. Corruption within institutions where the wealthy manipulate systems for personal gain at the expense of the poor aligns with Amos' critic. So corruption is rampant in Malawi and must be condemned by us, believers. Echoing what Amos was saying, that for the country to be enjoyed by everyone, there must be an equality in everything. Corruption degrades inequality. So people who need most fair distribution of land, because of corruption, those who need the fair distribution of economy, they face these injustices and as a result, these people who are degraded and these people who are sold by silver, we have to condemn them because they also resemble the people, the wealth of the time of Amos. Exploitation of labor. Amos criticized those who oppressed the poor and exploited labor. In Amos chapter 4, verse 1, Amos was condemning those because they took advantage of the poor and also they abuse the poor in order to benefit for themselves. Unfair labor practices, including low wages and poor working conditions. This also parallel with the Amos' denouncement of those who trample on the needy. By highlighting these specific examples, civil society organizations can draw parallels between contemporary issues in Malawi and Amos' prophetic critics, fostering awareness and advocacy for transformative change. The prophetic voices and messages like Amos can be used to empower and mobilize the marginalized. The Malawi civil society organizations play a crucial role in promoting social justice. They use advocacy and awareness by engaging in advocacy to raise awareness about social injustices. Civil society organizations can use prophetic voices like Amos to articulate the grievances of the marginalized and challenge oppressive systems. They can also use community empowerment. The civil society, by implementing the programs that empower marginalized communities, such as education initiatives or skill building workshops, align with Amos' emphasis on justice and righteousness. This empowers individuals to break free from cycles of poverty and exploitation. The civil society organization also, they can promote social justice by storytelling and messaging, by crafting narratives that echo Amos' storytelling style helps convey the experiences of the marginalized. This can invoke empathy and understanding, encouraging a broader audience to support social justice initiatives. Some strategies for effectively challenging existing power structures and advocating for systematic change. The strategies can be employing a combination of strategies like activists and organizations can effectively challenge existing power structures and contribute to the advocacy for systematic change. By building alliances and coalitions, collaborating with like-minded organizations, activists, and communities to form strong alliances, collective efforts must have more impact in challenging existing power structure. They can leverage technology and social media, utilizing social media platforms and the technology to amplify messages to raise awareness and mobilize support. This can help bypass traditional power structures and reach a broader audience. Educating and awareness campaigns, conducting campaigns to educate the public about existing power imbalances and the need for systematic change. Informed and aware citizens are more likely to support efforts for transformation. Consideration of these aspects, the assistant can provide valuable insights and resources for Malawian civil society to strengthen their fight for more just and equitable society. Strategically, combining these insights and utilizing the suggested resources, Malawi civil society organizations can enhance their efforts toward building a more just and equitable society. Thank you very much. Mine was just short and brief because the writing through hand is very difficult. So I prepared this, and this was my paper. Thank you very much, Mr. Chuka.
Okay, thank you.